Hello and welcome to Epic World Builder. My name is Mike Hewitt, and today we're going to be talking what world builders hate this trick. If I can just talk. So, we're going to be talking about that in a little bit, but when coming to this, we're going to be talking about three different programs we're going to be using. For those in podcast world, we should be totally fine. You should be able to totally fine listening to this, and I should just hopefully describe as much as possible. But you can also watch us at YouTube, but you should be able to be completely fine because this is all about just talking about ideas and creating stuff. Now, I am using the Epic World Builder, which is basically a Wikipedia with like Google Maps. So this is how we're keeping all of our notes straight. This is something a team of mine, a very small team, we built of some friends and stuff like that going through this, and to just because I have went out there and found other programs and used other kind of techniques and paper, and this has been the best for me. So going through this, we're going to create a couple of magic items. Now we're building the world Elderbrook, which is Dragonspire campaign, which is just the name of the campaign I named it. This has nothing. This could be done with D&D. This could be done with all kinds of different things. It doesn't really matter what system you're using to play the game. This is the world you would play it in. And also, if you want to view this or even take it and mold it some other direction, or kind of clone it to your own and make your own changes, make your own kind of multi-universe out of this that doesn't change mine, totally fine. You can go to Epic World Builder and you can find this campaign in the public section. And you can also build a world in Epic World Builder completely free for the first 20 pages. So that's where we are right now. I'm in Elderbrook, and I'm going to go right there. And this is the town I have created. And this map I've created in Incarnate. So this is looking good. Last week we created these three places. We created Definitive Tattoo and Whispering Winds Wares. Golly day, the three W's we did a couple weeks ago. We did the Pious Blue Dragon Alehouse, and then the other one we did was Eldrin's Magical Trinkets. And a lot of these things can be done really quickly, pulling stuff from the store and other things. In this one, I think we're going to make a couple of magic items in this town. And this is for a group I am about to start with some... I have a couple different groups I'm DMing for, but this is a kind of a younger teenage group of kids that have to do... Two of my kids are in it. So I'm making this kind of not as, huge and, not as... It's not very adult-friendly, I guess. It's more a little reader-friendly for younger kids and, teens and stuff like that. Anyways, so we were looking at this one, the Pious Blue Dragon Ale, and we were flushing out Thorn Iron Fist. And actually going to him, he has, when we were flushing him out, he has this amulet around his neck, and that made me think, you know what, it's time to make a few magic items that are kind of out of the ordinary in this world. So, going now with world builders hate this trick. I think we're in a new world of AI, and... a lot of people do not like AI, whether it comes to art or putting people out of a job. Well, good thing is we're building a campaign of ourselves, and AI is just going to help us. It's not going to put anybody out of a job. And the other thing is, I think a lot of these people do not like, world builders are not necessarily keen on AI because they feel like it's doing a lot of the work for you. Not in this case. I want to teach you a way of using AI that is keeping you're the creative person in here. It is just the copywriter. So with that, we're going to go in here into ChatGPT, and you can go ahead and sign up. It is at openai.com, and we are going to create some stuff with it. So first, we have this amulet going down this cork, the cork of Thorn Iron Fist. Thorn has a habit of absentmindedly polishing the amulet around his neck. So we're going to give me, I'm talking to ChatGPT, give me, let's say 10 names for a magical amulet in a fantasy TTRPG game. First of all, it's going to give me some names that I can kind of look at. Amulet of Enigma, Starlight of Sphera's Pennant. Looking through this Whispering Wind charm, we have a Whispering Wind, store. Crimson Moonstone Locket. I like that. With that, I'm going to copy that. I'm going to say, okay, give me a description of a, give me a wiki. Give me a wiki page description. A description of an amulet that is called the Crimson Moonstone Locket. Now, I could stop right here and it could give me everything. Or what I want, and see, that's the part I think a lot of world builders, man, I can't talk. You're going to find that a lot. I'm going to try and talk. Hopefully I'm going to get better at being this tongue-tied person. But a lot of world builders don't want you to continue on here. They don't want you to lose that creative spark. And then, not on top of that, a lot of world builders who are very good at copywriting, who are very good at just writing these elegantly worded things, they hate this trick as well. But not all of us, we all have our strengths and we all have our weaknesses. And a lot of us are not the best copywriters out here. So you can go ahead and do this and just let it spit out a lot of cool ideas. Or we can fill it in. What I like to do is give it as much information as possible. And with that, let it just copyright it. So it's not coming up with the ideas. It's just coming up with the elegance of how to word it. So I'm going to say the amulet. So if you wanted to continue on from here, you can get some ideas. But here I'm going to give it all the information and let it come up with the information. Let just it come up with the copywriting. So the amulet is red with a star pattern around it. And I was watching some of my old videos and old podcasts, and this is where, when I start to think, I start to be very quiet. So I'm trying not to do that for you, podcast listeners. Some other things about the amulet. I'm trying to think what I would want the amulet to do. Do I want it to be like kind of maybe a shield, or you know what? Let's give it a charisma. Give the amulet. No, I'm going to say the amulet. And the amulet has charisma properties that help the wearer gain more confidence. Okay. I don't want to go too deeply into that, so let's just grab that. I mean, we got kind of a description, and it writes a lot. Okay, make that much shorter. Okay, so what we got here is kind of a description, features, history, acquisition, and legacy. And then I'm going to take this from ChatGPT, and we're going to go right in here and post it. First of all, this is the Crimson Moonstone Amulet. Did I spell that correctly? Moonstone, Crimson. It said locket, not amulet. Nope, I'm going to say amulet. I like it being an amulet. This is an item. So we're going to choose item, and when I hit create, we've got our page now. And right here, I'm going to drop that, drop our ChatGPT right into the public content. The Crimson Moonstone Amulet is a mesmerizing amulet of vibrant crimson adorned with a delicate star motif. This exquisite accessory possesses an enchanting charisma, instilling wearers with an increased confidence and charm. So this is close. And what I mean close is this is really well worded like this. My group of players are a little bit on the younger side, so you might want to take this stuff back through and say, write it at an 8th grade level or write it at a 10th grade level, because the vibrant crimson of a delicate, it just seems very wordy, and for younger kids, this might not be the best terminology, but it's really simple to go back to ChatGPT, and it will rewrite it at any level grading, any level grade you want it to grade at. Excuse me. Then the next section is features. We got a charisma enhancement. The amulet grants wearers a heightened sense of self-assured and charm, benefiting social interactions and leadership roles. Self-discovery. Wearing the amulet fosters introspection and personal growth, guiding wearers to recognize their strengths and aspirations. Guiding star. The star motif serves as a symbol of direction, shining brighter during moments of uncertainty. History. The origins of the Crimson Moonstone Amulet, it says locket, are veiled in mystery, crafted by an enigmatic, oh my gosh, I know it in my head, you know it, maged artisan. The amulet has evolved into a symbol of empowerment and aspirations over generations. Acquisition. Legend speaks of a hidden location where the locket can be found, protected. Okay, we know right where it's at. It's on Iron Fist's neck. So, legacy. The Crimson Moonstone Amulet remains a coveted item, inspiring adventurers and leaders alike to embrace their potential with confidence and self-assured charms. I'm going to get rid of this as well. So we're pretty good here. It is now, I'm going to put it right here. The ability, we're going to say enhanced charisma underneath ability. Weight, value, rarity, item. Item type. I see. Interesting. Item up here. Okay, we're going to throw away this. I'm going to go back here and go to ability, and that will put it underneath. Enhanced charisma. Okay, and then underneath photo, I have one in my library, and that's kind of how I got this right there. So now if I hit save, here is my stuff. Okay. This right here, we got a crimson. Okay, so now when I go, oops, I'm going to go back to Thorn Iron Fist. I need to find where it said amulet. And then crafted here. Okay, we have I'm going to go and edit here. This amulet and then I'm going to go ahead and link it to that. So now when we look here, we will know that Thor Iron Fist has it. And you know what? We probably I wonder if we should put on the amulet itself the owner. Yeah, let's do that. So do we have something underneath item as an owner? We actually do under structure, which is weird enough. So the structure owner, we can go ahead and put that in here. And now we know who owns it. So save that. So we should see down here, Thorn Iron Fist owns the amulet. So we have that page pretty well done. Let's go ahead and create one more item. I'm going to go in my library. Not necessarily do we need any pictures of items, but I was wondering if we have any items. Well, that's a cool one. Let's create a ring. Rings and stuff like that are very easy to find pictures of because there are thousands of rings out there, and they're not really, and amulets as well. You can find those pictures on the internet, and we're not selling or doing anything crazy, so we can take those pictures. I'm going to go in here. Let's create a ring. I'm going to go up here. Right. I'm going to copy that. So so right now give me 10 names for a magical amulet. Instead, I'm just going to say give me 10 rings for a magical ring in a fantasy RPG game. Looking at this, we got Celestial Harmony Ring. Serpent Embraced Coil, Arcane Nexus Seal, Lunar Whisper Circlet, a Frostbite Enchanter's Ring. I like that. Okay. I'm going to copy this from above. Give me a wiki page for description of a ring that is called the Enchanter, Frostbite Enchanter's the ring. The ring has a blue hue to it that glows a deep blue only at night. I like that. The ring has freezing attributes that help allow you the ability to freeze a small amount of water, roughly gallon or less. Yeah. So once again, we've taken ChatGPT, and I obviously make it shorter. It's giving me a whole book. Make it shorter. Make it a little longer. Excuse me. You know what? It's kind of long, but we'll go through it and pull it out. So I need, I've got this. Let's create a new. I'm going to go ahead and create a new page. Frostbite Enchanter's Ring. And this is an item. And we'll create. And this is now, we're in our page. I'm going to go back in here and let's copy all of what ChatGPT gives us. And we'll go over with it and go through it. So we have an overview. And that is an H2. Okay, the Frostbite's Enchanter's Ring is a captivating magical artifact, celebrated for its mesmerizing blue hue that radiates a deep, ethereal glow at night. Crafted with intrinsic artistry, this exceptional ring harnesses the essence of frost, granting the wearer the remarkable ability to manipulate and freeze water in quantities of a gallon or less. The fusion of silver and the rare crystalline material lends the ring both its enchanting appearance and unique properties. Appearance. The ring's centerpiece is... See how it's taken... It's not really come up with a lot of new stuff. It's taking what I gave it and just really putting it very well written. The appearance. The ring's centerpiece is a prominent gemstone that exudes an enhancing blue aura, reminiscent of moonlit ice. The elegant metalwork seamlessly blends silver and crystalline material, reflects the ring's enhancing glow with every moment. Properties. Okay. We've got frost manipulation. I'm going to, just the way this looks, I'm going to say this is all right, like this. And we're going to say frost manipulation. Put that as bold. Okay, so we have properties. Frost manipulation. The Frostbite Enchanter's Ring allows wearers to channel their intentions into water manipulation, freezing up to a gallon of liquid upon touch. The result is a solid ice structure that can be harnessed for particular utility or creative expression. The ring empowers adventurers to forge paths across icy terrain or craft intricate ice sculptures, showcasing their mastery over the element. I love it. We're going to take this and make this next section a paragraph so that I can pull this back here and make this bold. Temperature regulation. Beyond its frosty capabilities, the ring also serves as a source of temperature regulation. In cold environments, it emanates a gentle warmth, providing respite from the biting cold. Conversely, in warmer climes, it remains cold to the touch, offering comfort amongst heat. History and legend. The origin of the Frostbite Enchanter's Ring is veiled in legend, attributed to ancient orders of ice mages and solitary enchantments who sought communication with nature's icy wonders. Regardless of its origin, the ring's lore has preserved through generations, inspiring awe and fascination. Acquisition. Securing the Frostbite Enchanter's Ring often entails embarking on quests through frozen landscapes and braving trials of ice mastery. Aspiring wearers must provide their resilience and understanding of the elements to earn the ring's potential ability. In pop culture, we're getting rid of that. And what do we got in legacy? As time marches on, the Frostbite Enchanter's Ring continues to captivate the imagination of those who seek to wield the icy might. Its legacy as a conduit to the world of frost and water endures, inspiring wearers to explore the remarkable potential of the rest within the crystalline heart. I'm getting rid of legacy. So, we've got... We've just got this name. Now, what we do with it, I don't know. But these are two good items that we have flushed out. The first item is around our Thorn Iron Fist's neck in our tavern. But this might be something, let's go back. So we have this town, right? And I'm slowly building this town. And maybe our next couple of podcasts are building what's outside the town. We've got a new ring we got to find. So maybe we build a countryside, maybe a bigger map of a certain kind of section and how to get to that. Or maybe, maybe it's something still inside of here. But we do have a ring now that we might want to do something with. I think we need to stay in this town a little bit longer and build a few more things before we build a countryside. But that is coming up really, really, really soon. So yeah, let's do that. So first of all, thank you so much for enjoying this. I really I know a lot of in the world we are with AI being on everyone's forefront, and I know a lot of people are against it, but use this as a tool. Definitely when it's coming to DMing, let this help you grow and build a world and get better at it. This is an incredible tool to use. If you want it to do everything, let it do everything. Let it help you come up with ideas. Maybe that's what you're lacking. The idea is to have fun, to build a world, to have a story with your friends. And if that is the problem, obviously people, that are not very creative at all, go out and buy modules. This is the same thing. Let it help you build the world. Maybe it's a bridge between. But if you like the idea of controlling the ideas and everything, as in you want to control what's happening, then just use it as a copywriter. But then if you're good at everything, man, just don't use AI. But there's all kinds of different levels. AI can help you, and it can make you build a better world faster by using the copyright part of it. I hope you enjoyed. Please, if you're a podcaster listening to this on podcast, subscribe in any of the podcast forums. If you are watching this at YouTube, you can go between the two. If you want to listen to this in audio, if you're listening to this in video, if you're listening to this in audio, you can listen to this in video. So either way, we're on YouTube, and this is a shared podcast plus YouTube section. But if you wouldn't mind, subscribe and like and everything. Also, don't forget, You can use epicworldbuilder.com, come in, create a world for free, and create 20 pages and start having fun. You can go to the store. There's plenty of stuff in the store at Epic World Builder that are completely free to bring you down, which is maps and everything else. If you're looking to build maps, there's an incarnate to go build maps, and then you can bring those into Epic World Builder and start building your world. Also, if you want to see this, this right here is in the public campaigns underneath Dragonspire. So if you want to go in, you should be able to see all of this, what we're doing, and go ahead and run around in the world of Dragonspire, which, like I said, isn't D&D. It's not Pathfinder. You can use any system you want to play it because it's just the world. And you can walk around in that world in any system. And if you want, you can set up an account, and definitely you can clone this down and add more or take out whatever you want. It's a good start, a good place to start. Thank you guys so much. World building is amazing, and just keep building.